welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl, Lady T. And I'm here to bring you interesting topics. So with that being said, I'm here today to do a segment on a video which I posted about a couple of months ago, and it's called How to Tell Your Man He Has a Small Penis. Now, the reason why I'm doing a part 2 to this video, basically because now you guys can visually see me as opposed to hearing me. And I got a lot of emails from listeners who said, you know what, Lady T, we would like to hear you and see you talk about this topic as opposed to just listening to it. So I was like, what more better way to do it than right here and right now? So with that being said, let's jump into it. So how would you tell your man he has a small penis? I mean, you know, that's a very touchy subject, and it's maybe difficult for a lot of women to have that conversation with their man if they have a small penis size. So that's where I come in at. I'm here to help you probably get through it and make it a little bit more easier to have that communication and open up that conversation with your man. So now, would you become an award-winning actress that you always wanted to be? Or will you do so just to justify his feelings? Or have you come to the realization that your man isn't Mandingo? Now, I talk with a lot of ladies, and they've explained to me in their own words that they like their small package man and they wouldn't give him up for nothing in the world. And I've also spoken with women who has expressed to me that they like large men and they enjoy it. So now, back to the question. If you're faced with a situation where your man is short in length, how would you have that conversation with him? I mean, how would you even begin, or where would you start? So now, before I get into the video, I would like to hear from you guys and leave me a comment below and tell me what you think. You know, all thoughts are welcome. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you can be informed of when more videos I post come up. And subscribe and share. So now, back to, how would you tell your man he has a small penis? So, I mean, I don't know. I guess if that was me, I would probably sit him down and probably have a discussion as to how I feel. I would make him feel comfortable, and just be open and honest with him as I can, and let him know, you know, it's not satisfying, you know. Maybe there's other things and other ways that we can approach the situation to make it more pleasurable for the both of us. That would be a start. That's what I would think. So maybe that can help you guys, you know, for whoever's listening or watching my video. That's how I would approach the situation. But everybody may approach it differently. So, now, also, I want to say that I will be giving insight to certain games, not so much as games, I'm sorry, positions of things of that nature that you can bring into the bedroom that may make it feel as if your man is bigger in size, maybe to make it feel a little bit more pleasurable for you. So now, you guys know from time to time I will use my notes, so I have my notes here. So just bear with me and let's get through this. Now, let's see here. What do I have? Okay, now, if you're dealing with a man with a short penis, And like I said, he may be short, but he also may be thick. Now, they do have some men who have short penises, but the girth is what really matters, the thickness of it all. Now, if so, that may be a plus, but keep in mind that if he is thick in size, do he know how to work it? Because all men who are thick in size sometimes don't know how to work a penis. So, would that be pleasurable for you or not? So, that's why I'm here. I'm here to alleviate the stress, and hopefully by the time you get through my segment, it can help someone who is faced with that situation. Now, like I said, some women don't like large men, and some women like small men. Now, if you're dealing with a man with a large size penis, this can be a very big issue for some women. You know, a lot of women don't like, dealing with men because, they may say, oh, it doesn't feel right, it's a little painful or whatever. So they prefer to deal with a man with a rather, average size or smaller size penis. So that's one thing. Now, like I said, I spoke with a lot of women and they've given me their insight to it. And so, if you're one of them women that are dealing with a man with a small penis, like I said, I'm here to give you some things that may alleviate that stress, Now, if you have a man and he's small in size, or you may be dating someone and you haven't gotten to that point, and it comes a point in time when you're ready to get down with the boogie down, okay? Keep in mind that when that happens and you find that he's smaller than what you expected, don't run out the room. Please don't run off. Be very understanding and have some empathy, and know that there are ways in which you can bring your man up from a 5 or 6 to a 9 to 10. Now, with that being said, creativity, and use lots and lots of creativity in the bedroom. This makes a very huge difference, because when it comes to hitting that spot and caressing them walls, yes, that leaves a large impact. No pun intended. Now, don't deny it. Y'all know it's true. That leaves a huge impact. Now, here are some ways that I found that may be sort of pleasurable in the bedroom for you guys to get through if you're dealing with a man with a small penis. Now, this is what I found to compensate for a man's small penis. Now, there is some method which is used, which is called a traction method. Now, I haven't really researched this, but now this traction method is supposed to be used, and it has sort of like a penile extender to it, which the man is supposed to place on his penis for 4 to 6 hours per day for about 4 months. Okay, let's be realistic about it. Who would want to go through this and who really want to get down to it? Who has time for that? So, okay, let's throw that method out the door. Now, when I researched this is what I found. And this may be helpful to you. Now, when you're dealing with a man with a short penis, use foreplay. The more he's turned on, the bigger he'll feel inside of you. And you can also flex your Kegel muscles when having sex. Now, the intensity is supposed to you know, when you flex your Kegel muscle, it's like more intense and the action is more vigorous, which makes it feel more pleasurable. So use your Kegel muscle. And if you guys don't know how to use your Kegel muscle, I will leave a link below and a video that shows you how to use your Kegel muscle when you're actually having sex with your man. Now, here's another one. Ask your man to lay off of masturbating so much. Okay. I'm not too sure about that one, but this is what I found. Ask your man not to masturbate so much. Bring toys into the bedroom. Now, that's supposed to help, bringing sex toys into the bedroom. So, maybe that'll help if you have a man with a small penis. Bring sex toys into the bedroom, you know. Try the leg up position. Now, the leg up position is supposed to be if a woman is laying on her back and the man is on top of her. She take one of her legs and hike it up over one of his shoulders, and that's supposed to bring some type of intensity and make the man feel like he's larger than what he really is. Doggy style. Okay, there you go. X marks the spot. Doggy style. That's another formal way to make your man feel like he's larger than what he really is. And I think we all know what doggy style is. Now, here's another one. On the top position. Now, the female is straddling the man. She's on top. And they're face to face. AKA cowgirl. Okay, well, that's another way. And last but not least, this one is called the straddler. Now, this is where you have your man. He's on the edge of the bed or he's in a chair. You straddle the top of him where your face is facing his. And basically, you guys clench each other and hold each other and hold on tight. Okay, now that's another way of making your man feel like he's bigger than what he really is. So, now with that being said, I wanted to go a little further and share with you all a letter which I call my hot tea letter. And so I had one of my listeners write into me, and she says, "Hello, Lady T. I'm a 35-year-old homemaker. I have been married with my husband for 10 years now. He is very wonderful and loving, and he's a giving man, as well as a great provider who takes care of home. The issue I'm faced with, Lady T, is that my husband is not completely satisfying me in the bedroom. He has a nice-sized penis, but unfortunately, he doesn't know how to work it. Because of that, it's hard for me to get an orgasm, so I don't reach my full performance. Lady T, how can I tell my husband he is not satisfying me sexually?" Well, now, here we go. Now, in response to that letter that my listener sent me, I went ahead and responded back to her. Now, this is what the response was. I said, "Well, listener, I said, well, listener, I will have to tell you this. You and your husband have been married for 10 years now. And I noticed you didn't mention if those 10 years were happily married. You also mentioned that your husband is loving, giving, and a good provider who takes care of home. Even though I know you're satisfied with the fact that he does all these things, but yet your sex life is not. Well, listener, the only advice that I can give you is to take your husband, sit him down, look him dead square in the eye, and be honest with him. Be honest with that man. Even though he isn't satisfying you to the point where you reach your full potential or in between the sheets, that's even more of a reason to be honest with him." And I think that says a lot. And because of that response that I gave her, sent back to her, she was very pleased with it. I haven't gotten a response back to her, so I don't know how it went. I hope it all went very good for her. And I hope that my segment was able to shed some light on a lot of situations and a lot of ways that you can deal with your man that has a small penis. Being open and honest is always the key. Communication is everything. If you have a very understanding mate, I feel that if you sit down with him and discuss your point of view and what's going on with him, I think that you guys can work through it. So with that being said, I'm glad that you guys had a chance to catch my segment. I'm glad that I had an opportunity to come face to face and talk with you guys. And I wish everyone a farewell. And until next time, be good to one another. Be good to yourself. Stay positive. Stay motivated. And until next time, ciao.